So what's been going on in the esports world lately? So right now I want to talk about two different things. The first thing though is the Call of Duty League. So this is the first big tournament for the CDL, and thankfully it is actually a good time to be a New York Subliners fan. Normally, over the course of the team's entire existence, throughout the franchise's birth and up to this point, usually you don't want to be a fan of New York. Usually you kind of just wanted to say, oh, I'm a New York fan, and kind of like keep your head down about it. And I'm from New York. I root for the Subliners. That's just how it works. You know, they're all in Texas, so there's no real regional I guess representation. Nobody who's playing for New York even lives in New York. I'm pretty sure the guy who was supposed to play Hydra, he's all the way from Paris. It's not like there's a, you know what, who cares? Who cares about the origins of the squad? That doesn't matter. What does matter is that this is a day that they actually came out on top. Chicago Optic, known as one of the toughest teams in the league, containing two of the best players in the world, Scump and Formal, took a massive L today. The New York Subliners swept Chicago 3-0. And that is something you'd never expect. I would never expect that in years. And by years, I mean, you know, the 1.5 years that this league has existed. But hey, I'm happy as hell about it. This is a good day for New York fans. And what I love about Call of Duty and Call of Duty esports is how quick players are to jump on Twitter after a match and immediately go to trash talk. This is a tweet that was tweeted by Subliners Clayster seconds, I'm gonna say seconds, after they won the match. Never seen a bigger breakdown. Beat Optic Chicago 3-0. GG's to them. He was sitting on Twitter with this in drafts. Now he actually went on to tweet this one again. Dashy, a player on Chicago Optic, was talking some trash to Clayster, saying that he wouldn't really perform well now that he didn't have some major players on his squad. And this is from January. This is almost 3 months ago that he's quote tweeting. This dude had this insult in the drafts ready to go. I think that is just an amazing thing, how quickly people are to go and talk shit. I mean, when it comes to Call of Duty, it's almost not respectable to shoot bodies or teabag in game, but Twitter is the acceptable place to do that. I remember someone shot bodies back in Modern Warfare and there was a whole uproar about it. I'm like, but BMing is part of gaming. Being a degenerate is one of the main things you do as a gamer. And it also coincides with a different story that's going on with Valorant. And right now, a player on G2 Esports, Patatek, got a message from one of the tournament admins before loading up into the game. And this is what it said. Please do not teabagging or shoot on dead enemies during the match. This behavior is not desired during the broadcast. So Riot, everyone's favorite company that always makes great decisions when it comes to their esports, sent that message out trying to tell players not to teabag because it's not desirable activity, which is ridiculous. And of all teams, you're going to ask G2 to do that. And of course, the instant reaction was, fuck that. The CEO of G2, the founder, Ocelot, said, fuck this rule, teabag everybody and shoot their corpses freely. That's amazing. I love that so much, and so much so that they actually did it. This is a clip from the match earlier today.
El velo tenebroso no le deja ni siquiera verlos. Se esconde, pero el diffuse va a ser en su cara. ¡Madre mía! ¡Madre mía! ¡Madre mía! ¡Le acaba de afeitar la cabeza!
There was an English broadcast of that one, but goddamn, the emotion behind Spanish broadcasters is amazing. That's something anytime I'm in the casting booth, I always want to bring energy similar to that. And I'm very happy that they ignored this rule, or not even a rule, a suggestion. If they're going to put out a hard rule that teabagging or BMing isn't going to be allowed, that officially makes Valorant the softest esports of all time. But it also makes me want to think about some earlier trash talk, especially within the Gears of War scene. Now let's take a listen to this.
They touch it.
Oh, 5-5. Oh, here it goes. This is what I want. Sorry, I got that. You cannot.
I can't beat you. How many chips do you have? How many championships do you have? How many championships do you have? How many championships do you have? You pussy. What's up? Yo, you winning this? You winning this match? Put 2K on it. Put your bank count on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that's something I just absolutely love about esports. I mean, maybe not getting in someone's face, because that's a little intimidating. That's a little bit crazy, and not really something you'd want to be in. I hate confrontation. If someone got in my face like that, I wouldn't like it at all. But I think it's pretty integral. Ever since gaming began, there's always been trash talk, and I think to try and limit people from doing that is a little bit naive. Gamers are going to BM regardless. They're going to act like asses regardless, whether it's in or out of the event, on or offline, or even on Twitter. And I think if anyone tries to prevent that from happening, it's a foolish move that'll never work out.